Hey Raz, how you doing? Yeah, glad to be back working again. Not completely cleaned up, but the house is pretty much cleared. What are you tired from? That sucks, man. I think we all get those days once in a while. Hey, what's up, 234? How's it going? I am going to show you why I have been MIA for a bit. Let me show the picture. Let's see. Image. Damn, why did it not sit? Hold on. Didn't realize the picture was this big. Yeah, so... Hey, what's Iceman? What's up, Iceman? So that's what I was doing for the past 2 weeks. So that's my little TV room. That's the one half of it. So I got that floor installed. I used to have carpet in there, and it was all ripping up. So, and I had an old dirty couch, so I finally dipped into my savings, got the floor, and got the couch done. But I still got to build all display cases and set up different stuff, though. That's kind of down the line. But yeah, I'm happy it's all done now. It's a lot cleaner. I threw away a ton of stuff. I've been selling a lot of collectibles. So it's nothing extravagant, but it's better than what it was. I patched up a bunch of walls and stuff too while I had to rip up all the damn carpet, you know. Hey Byron, thanks. Yeah, it's a floating floor, so I got a good deal on it. It's better flooring than Home Depot stuff. It's got better wear. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. What I was doing. The problem is the guys called me early, and I suppose I had a week to move everything out of the house into the studio and garage. But they called me early, so I only had like 3 days to get it all done. Nah, I don't have any video games or consoles or anything. I really don't play games much anymore. I packed all my old video game stuff up in a container, so it's kind of the house so far. But once I think I'm gonna, once I decide on the, get everything set up, I'm gonna build better display cases. And on the other side of the room where I took the picture from, I got more room there for display cases. I'll probably do a better video of this down the line once I get it all done later this year. And I'm gonna repaint the room too. So before I put in any display cases, I'm gonna repaint it a different color. that's it. I don't have anything super crazy. It's a small house, so I just wanted to show you guys what I was doing. Alright. So, I did, while I had everything piled in my studio, like literally, I didn't have a couch for a week because I ordered that couch. Got a good deal with it over at Value City. So I didn't have a couch or anything. So I was sitting in a chair for like a week in the studio with like everything piled up. So I did do a little bit of stuff here and there, but not much. I did get some stuff done this past 2 days though to catch up. So I'll kind of show you what I've been up to. So first we'll start off with Wonder Woman's hand. So Iceman was kind enough, like I said, showed out the burst for Wonder Woman. So my friend printed up 3 different hands. So this one worked the best, but I had to swap the wrist. So I had to turn it around because it was actually like this. And it would have looked weird with her hand being like that. So I turned her wrist around, I cleaned all this up. This was all garage work, so I had to do all this in the garage. And I cut up the hand and I put it up there. So it looks a lot better now. So as you can see, it's more natural now with the ring in the hand. So that worked out pretty well. So yeah, this was all just chopping up in the garage. So I'm pretty happy with that now. These were just these were just way too big. So I think it was the smaller one. Oh no, it might be the middle one. Whatever it was, it just fit good. So we decided, you know, like I showed last time, which was what, like 3 weeks ago. More of a burst like this. I like this better than to try to show the ring. So those are the hands. Now I've been doing other stuff on her too, which is garage work. So alright, so as far as this flap back here, I magnetized it. I put 2 magnets here and I did that. So now that clicks on there with no problem. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. I still got a lot of cleaning to do, but this is all garage work. It's all a matter of putting putty and eaves here, smushing it on there, getting it situated, sanding, and then I can start working out the trim around it. Now you can see I did chop up some of the metal. That's okay though, because it's really filled up back here, so it's fairly strong. And once I fill in a little bit more here, it'll work out. The only problem is the tips will break, but once I put this trim on it, it'll work. Now on the front, I was going to attach it, but then I decided it's not worth attaching it because I'll never get paint in there. So I'm working out another key system with this one. So you can see I'm going to create a key here. So this will slide in and out. So this way it'll magnetize and you can paint it. So that's kind of where I'm at. I just put this red in here so it's still soft. So I can't really mess with this key too much today. And I have to fix a little bit here because I can't leave these points too thin, because if you put it in there too thin, it'll just snap off. So I have to work this out a little bit more. These flaps are taking a while, but this is all garage work. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, oops, almost lost the camera. Damn it. I hate when this does that. Alright. So, also while I was in the garage, all I did was Dremel out holes and put keys in here. And I just put these here. So these 2 flames, how does it go? Just slide in like that. And then I glued a flame here, and a flame here. I got to put a little eaves around this one. Well, I have some eaves right now. So these are all going to be painted black, the same as the burst on the ring. So at this point, it's just a matter of doing this tedious stuff for Wonder Woman. I just want to get this stuff done so we can start focusing on paint. But let me get her axe. Where the hell did I put it? Ah, here it is. So I did clean up the axe a little bit more, clean up the handle, cleaned up all this a little bit, primed it. A little bit more to go. So let's... Alright, so you can kind of see with the hand it works a lot better now. So she's pretty much like, I just got to start fine-tuning all this stuff on her now. I got a lot of cleaning to do. A lot of cleaning. But once I get these flaps done, it's pretty much ready to go. But yeah, this hand worked out perfect. I like the burst. I like the way the hand's positioned now. So, works pretty good. So, I'm going to start doing more cleaning, prepping this up. So what I'll end up doing is there's a hole here. What I'll do is I'll do like I did last time with this piece. But now that I have a better key, I kind of sanded everything at a slight angle. So it's not like, you know, goes in perfect. So I'll do is once this magnet is cured up and I can sand and clean this up, I'll put a magic sculpt in here and I'll press this in and I'll create a key, and then from there I'll start putting more eaves on here and fine tune this up a little bit more. But I think that's going to look pretty good. I like the flaps the way it works. But I might change a little bit of this flap a little bit more, kind of come in a little bit here and sand it down. But looking good. Alright, so that's Wonder Woman now. We're pretty much moved faster on the Wonder Woman than we did Giganta, but we do have the elements for Giganta all set up. Alright, so we're going to start working on her base. Now, Iceman was kind enough to take the flash and put a hot dog in his hand and look up. And I printed, my friend printed these out for us. And basically, I asked everybody on Picardo if they like the scale, and they do. So I'm thinking, what we do is maybe, should we have Flash back there, like this, looking up? Put Flash back here somewhere, like he's looking upwards. Oh, that sucks, Iceman. I actually got to bother you this weekend, Iceman. I have a project that you might be able to help me with. Simple thing. But I'll hit you up Sunday. Yeah, Flash is a riot. I think that works out funny as hell. So, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll create the edge of the grass here. So the idea is it's going to be like a park. So I'm thinking this is kind of like you know, like road or a blacktop, and then this will be like all grass and a little hill, and we'll have Flash like this. Now I have an umbrella that was supposed to be printed with this, but it would have broke. So I'm just gonna go find one of those umbrellas for like a you know, a drink. Hopefully one of those will work. But I think Flash back here would be the best spot, like he's looking up at her. Yeah, Flash is getting the best view. Yeah, so I think something like that. But or maybe we put Flash here like this, and this is there like that. Because if I put the umbrella, it would hit her leg. It did break in shipping, but I'm gonna patch all this stuff because these things are way too thin and they'll probably break. So I'm gonna put some A's in there now and stuff and secure these. Yeah, I think something like that would work well. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna crack up the here like she's stepping on here, and this is cracking, and this is all gonna be like grass, and a little bit of hill. I think that should work. Yeah. I did drill out 2 little tiny holes on the bottom of his feet, so wherever I decide to put him at the end, he'll be able to just put those 2 pegs into that area. But I definitely, you know, what I want to do is kind of like a crack street, you know. Kind of crack this up. That's kind of broken. So that's kind of where we're at. That's I think if we can focus on getting a lot of this done today, then it'll work out pretty well. Yeah, that's the idea, is make it smaller base. I wanted to make it like a park, you know, like this is kind of like a blacktop area, and this is kind of like grass. I don't want to make this a street because it would look weird. So I'm thinking like park. So, all right, let's secure this stuff first, and then we'll try to figure out on how to get this grass sculpted. And I think I'm gonna just roll out eaves on top of this. I was gonna put like a park bench here too, but I never really thought about finding one and stuff. So what I might do is if I go to Michael's, I want to see if those smaller stuff have like maybe benches that might be in scale. But for right now, I think we need to kind of plug away on this. Alright, so that's kind of what I've been up to. Just kind of catching up, getting stuff done. You guys been up to anything lately? Hey Butterfly, how's it going? Yeah, I'm around. Just housework for 2 weeks. Yeah, I did it in the beginning of the stream. I'll show it again. So, I got a new floor in the house. It's a floating floor. It goes into 4 rooms. TV room, 2 bedrooms, and the kitchen. So that's kind of the setup for now. But I'm going to take all the pictures down, patch all the holes, repaint the room, and then do display cases. And I got a new couch. My first new couch ever. Every couch I've ever had going into any apartment or house, I always had a hand-me-down couch. So it's kind of what I've been doing. But once the display room is done, I'm going to have a nice video for it. Hopefully sometime in the summer or after, we'll see. Still doing that, Butterfly. That's good for you. Yeah, you're doing what you believe in. You gotta do it. Yeah, I got a bunch of Power Girls in there. I still have a... Behind the camera, I have a shelf of stuff as well. That's good, Iceman. Gotta have a nice studio and shop for everything. Gotta have that little setup. Oh yeah, Butterfly. That Olivia print, which is it's called, the title of it's called Smokin', S-M-O-K-I-N, and that was the first airbrush picture I saw back in art school that got me into airbrushing. So after I graduated art school, I hunted down a Glick key of that, which is like, I think it was limited to like 50 copies or something. We're talking like 1999, I think I got it, or 2000. I forgot when I got it. It was like a $430 print back then. So it was actually signed by her, very limited, and I think I'm gonna have that to the day I die. So that was the artwork my art professor told me in art school, that artwork like that will never make you money. And yet she sells, like, she would sell pictures like that for like what, 40,000, 50,000. How he was wrong. I can't show the Olivia print too close. I'm sure YouTube won't appreciate that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just kind of fill this in. Doesn't really matter, it's going to look a little weird, but I'd rather this be secure than break on something. I was going to drill a rod through it, but I don't think I would line it up correctly. So I'm just going to do this. Hey Chris and Scott, how you guys doing? Yeah, it was weird back then. You know, professors were like, you'll never make money that way, and look at the way things are now. People make more money by doing freelance art on the internet than to try to work for a company. Yeah, that's gonna toughen that up. Chris, I've been watching some of your new artwork on Instagram. That's all I can really do for a week or two. I really like what you're doing with the new stuff. I've been busy. I'll post it again so you guys can see. I did a floor in my house, and that's my little setup for now. Sideshow Power Girls, I think, will be shipping soon. They posted all the shipping rates for people, so I got to get those display cases set up sooner or later to fit those in. I noticed you've been pumping out a lot of stuff. That one latest Cancer Zodiac sign you painted, that one's amazing. I love it. Yeah, room's coming together. I decided not to wait anymore. I always keep saving and saving and saving, and I'm like, might as well get the room I've always wanted done and enjoy it. Alright, cool. That should take care of that problem. Alright, let's try and get this piece back on. I thought about, like, putting this down like that, like it broke, but the other one won't work, so we're gonna put it back on. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be tricky. Gonna have to thicken these up too. Sorry, Iceman. What lighting do I use? You mean in my studio? I put whatchamacallit, LED lights. I put warm and cool lights up. You know, like what is it? There's bright light and sunlight bulbs. One's warmer, one's cooler. I put a mix of both, so you get whatchamacallit. But I don't have anything dim or anything like that. I need bright light for everything I do. I can't work in like low lighting. If you're working on a computer only and not doing like stuff like this, maybe whatchamacallit, dimmable lights might work better. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so when I film with my other camera, I can get the other camera up. So when I film with this camera over here, I know the lighting is off, but my lights in the studio make life easier for me. Hold on, where the hell is it? Alright, so my bulbs. Alright, sorry about that. It likes to crap out on me. Alright, so these are my LED lights. I have these all over the studio. It might be hard to see, but this light here is warm and this light here is cool. So if you have these two in your setup when you paint, you get the red tint and you get the blue tint on your item, so it balances out your light. If you have all cool lights, that's putting a blue tint on your paint up. And if you have all warm lights, that's putting a red tint on your paint up. So if you can balance out your lights, when you go to paint, it should look better. But when I paint with the camera here, I have so much light in the studio, it washes everything out. So, like, if I'm going to paint her, in the camera it might seem washed out, but in person, I can see all the detail clean. It's just my camera's picking up all that reflected light. So that's kind of what I do with my lighting. So if you paint, see if you can get cool lights and warm lights. Sorry, Zaid Comics. I don't know any painters out there. I don't recommend painters anymore because too much drama and people don't finish stuff. But if you go on to a bunch of Facebook groups, I'm not on Facebook either, but if you go on to some Facebook groups, there's a lot of painters out there that can be recommended. I'm pretty sure a couple of Facebook groups have a list of painters in areas. I'm in New Jersey, so that's where I'm located at. But as far as other painters, there's a bunch out there, but I don't know where they're located. Some of the guys I do know, but more of the monster type stuff, like from Wonderfest, they're like more in the New York area. That's the skirt on Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, I just talked about that. I'll show you again. For anyone else who just got into the stream. Alright, so I'm working on this. And what I did is it's magnetized. So there's two magnets here, and I created this key, and I created a area in there with two magnets. So it just clicks on like that. Still got more to do. I got a lot of cleaning up to do. I got some more sanding and stuff. I have to do the white trim around the piece too and everything. So I still got more to go on that one. Zaid, no problem, man. I wish I could be more help, but like I said, I ran into trouble back in the day where I recommended people and then they didn't finish the product and then people got on my ass for it, so I stay out of that. I just tell people, find someone that's out there, do your research, and go from there. And now on her front piece, I created a key here and a magnet, so I gotta create a spot in here with a magnet, so it'll go like that. I hope I did this right. Might have put the... I wonder if I put this in wrong. I think I did. I think I screwed that up. I meant to put the key in... Alright, so I have two magnets over here ready. So when you put this piece in here, see how that magnet goes like that? It fell in. So you gotta mark it so it makes it right. And I think I put this on wrong. Did I put... Yeah, I did. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so it's gonna push it away now. It's not gonna stay in. Alright, I screwed that up. So this is still soft. See, it's still, I did this earlier. It's a good catch, I just realized that. So, pop that out. Go in the garage real quick. Hey Butterfly, I haven't had a chance to work on April. I made the mistake of spreading myself too thin with all these projects, and I really need to kind of catch up on stuff. And plus the floor screwed me up. So she's still being worked on. It's just I have to focus on these projects first. But I'll get back to her. Like I say, commissions are always first, and there's been people waiting for stuff for a while now, so I gotta get stuff done. I think once we finish up these two, I got the Harley Quinn I'm going to start working on, so I think we'll just do the Harley Quinn and the April O'Neil, and that's it for a while. This way I can get those focused and done. Alright, so I got the key magnet in right this time. I'm learning Butterfly. I figured doing all this stuff with Patreon and everything, I gotta limit myself. If I go too crazy, I'll never get all these projects done. Plus, I really want to do like paintwork real time to show you guys these in real time. Alright, so I'm going to thicken these up. They're going to snap. So it's got these two little hollow holes here. I don't think it was really meant to be printed this small. So this already has glue in it. So I think I'm going to do is, after this cures up, I think I'm going to try to put a rod on this side and put a rod on that side and build it out a bit and really secure these up more in the garage down the line. Because that all this weight on these two little thin things are going to snap these over time. So I'm going to build out the bar here and build out the bar on each side. Put like a really thin rod in there. So I'll do that another time. But that should work for that. Put that aside. Now for good old Flash Buddy. It came through pretty well. They're there. I got my stuff on, so it's really hard to see it though, but they're there. But if you look really, really close, you can see some of the striations to the 3D printer. But there's enough there for me to wing it. You know, I'm not going to be able to mask the bolts on his stomach and everything. I'm going to have to hand paint it all, but it should be fine. So what I want to do is just put a rod in each leg, so this way he can get set up that way. I don't remember. I forgot what my friend is using. Don't remember at all. Alright, there goes the rod. Hey, what's up, raccoon? Okay, where'd the rod go? Oh, there it is. What did you miss? Wonder Woman stuff, Flash. The reason why I was out, I did my floor, so that's my TV room. Wonder Woman, I flipped over her hand, and Iceman, as I showed last time, sculpted the burst, so my friend printed out 3. So I twisted the bracelet and I put the new hand in there. And then I'm working out her flaps. So this flat is magnetized right now. And that comes out. So we're moving. Yeah, this paneling for the floor, the guy, he's the only one that has it. Supposedly a company made it. They didn't want it. He bought like 60,000 yards of it or something, and then he bought the rights from it from the artist. So that's all he installs. And I absolutely loved it. I didn't even know that. I just went to the display room and I was like, that's the one I want. Yeah, Iceman, I don't, like I said, I'm probably going to invest in a 3D printer down the line when it's, you know, when I think they're perfect for what I want. Because right now, like I said, I know if I order something, it'll be obsolete in like a month or 2. Alright, so that should be good enough for Flash to get set up on the face. Yeah, I'm in no rush to get a 3D printer. When they're really like damn good and they're cost effective, and I know if I buy one that'll last me a few years, I'll get one. But right now, nah. No need. Alright, let's move Wonder Woman over. Let's start figuring out her base. Alright, so like I said, we're going to build like a mountain with grass here, have the street here, and this is the street. So we got to sort of flatten this out a little bit more. Yeah, I think a printer like that with 10K screens, like maybe in a year or 2 and stuff, will probably be better. But then again, inflation's crazy right now too. So things are kind of nutty right now. So I'm just gonna keep finding cheap stashes and doing what I'm doing. Yeah, like I said, we're in the phase of inkjet printers and laser printers. Every time I was at my job and we bought a new printer, literally a month later, the better model came out and it was cheaper. So we're kind of doing the same thing now. So I'm gonna try to flatten some of this out. I'm gonna have to sand some of this down, but if I could get at least semi-flat, we'll be good. Well, they're gonna make more money by doing new models and upgrades, and it'll probably cause more problems upgrading than anything. So the way things work these days, it's better for them to just make a new model. So this way, you have to buy the whole new model. I'm gonna need to do another Aves order. By the end of the year, this Aves is gonna be like $100 a kit probably. Better order a couple this time. Go put some baby powder on it and let's roll this out. Little sand work, and that should look good. Alright, so I have gravel here, like I use for the Scooby-Doo girls. So what I'm thinking is, I do a thing of grass here, and then what we could do is a little bit of gravel between the grass and the street, or the sidewalk, instead of trying to create something here. I think that'll look a little bit better. What do you guys think? Should I create like a, I don't know, something like a park sidewalk thing, or just do the gravel? So I think I'm going to do is we're going to kind of do like a breaking of the foot here, like she cracked all this up. So we can start snapping this without losing an eye. I think what I need to do is sand all this first. Nah, maybe I don't need to. I can clean that up later. Alright, so foot. Trying not to overmix A's and waste it anymore. Otherwise I won't be able to buy my chicken and rice. probably chisel some of these edges down to make it fit better. And then that. Alright, looks like she's stomping on that pretty well. What I'll do is I'll go in there with a Dremel tool and I'll kind of crack it up a little bit more, clean it up a bit. Should be good weather for that for you now, Raz. I know over here it's finally springtime. I gotta clean my garage so I can start doing all the stuff outside. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get my garage done so I can do all the kit builds. So I can start priming them and sanding them and stuff. Lot to do. Well, that's good. Built it yourself? There, like that. We're gonna start trying to sculpt grass. Let's move all this shit over. I hope I have enough freeform air. I think I got enough left. Find out. As long as it keeps the dust out of your house, lungs, and area you're working at, that's all that counts. Like I said, I wish I built one years ago, but I thought that stupid autograph I had was fine. But for less money, well, for more money but better quality, built something way better. Waterfall boosts? What are those? Did you see my video of the fans I bought? They work pretty damn well. They take out the fumes and the dust. They were $100 a fan when I got them. Ah, that sounds pretty cool. I'll have to look into those. You weren't able to find those fans? Yeah, I think the problem with those fans is if you don't buy the official one that I got, they have others on like eBay that say they're the same RPMs and stuff, but they're actually not. That's one thing I did learn when I was building my fan, that some of these things that you see on eBay, even though they claim they're that 45 or whatever the hell one I bought, wasn't actually the one. I think if I was to do more enamels or lacquers, I'd look into that waterfall thing. It sounds pretty cool. But the charcoal paper that I put on my boost that I roll down does the job. I think I'll be using the rest of my freeform air, so I'm going to need to get another kit of this before these things skyrocket in price. Well, Iceman, the reason why it's good to get a booth and a good airflow is only because if you have any kind of kickback from outside, you don't get dust spraying back underneath like an armpit or something. That's the one thing I learned, that if you get a nice good booth with controlled air, you won't get like overspray dust going into areas you don't want it to. I know it sounds stupid, but when I had that old autograph thing, I would always get dust stuck underneath the legs because the dust wasn't really going to where I needed to go. So when I would spray underneath the leg, the dust would come back underneath the leg, and then you get all this like rough stuff here. So if you have a flow keep going away from your item, you won't get any of that kickback and get dust underneath areas. I had a habit of, with the old airbrush booth, is every time I did the skin tone, I would have all this rough shit under here. I would have to sand down and then spray it again underneath. It sucked. But lesson learned. I mean, if you're going to start painting a lot too with all your kit, you know, prints, you might want to get a nice booth set up. But if you're only doing a few once in a while and they're not like spraying like crazy, you'd probably be fine. If you look up the video that I built my airbrush booth, I did a dual blower system, but the blowers that I bought were $100 a blower. And then if you build yourself a case with some wood, you could probably do it for like 150 bucks. So it's really not that bad to build one, but you really want to get a good blower though. You might as well spend $100 like I did. They're probably like $130 now with inflation, or $150. I mean, you can make a cheap booth. You could buy like a plastic container at Walmart for like $10, and you can just drill a hole behind it and put a blower there, and you're done. And then you could put a cheap filter in. But if you really want to make a nice, good wooden case and stuff, you could go that route. All depends on what you need it for and how much you want to spend and time and effort. So this is all the freeform I have. So hopefully, you know what? Maybe we'll leave this here to make this look like a rock in there, like she's stepping on a rock. I think that'll work. I got the idea in my head. I gotta order more freeform. That is done. That lasted me about a year. Actually, maybe more than a year. I think I bought it last summer. Yeah, there's a lot of good channels with some really great booths out there. I just kind of went crazy with mine. Forget what the hell. Yeah, Raz, I'm waiting for another email for a discount code, and then next time they give a discount code, I think I'm gonna buy 3 more kits. I figure might as well just buy the kits now and last a year, because by the end of the year it's probably gonna be like another $20 per kit or something. Yeah, that would look like a cool rock right there, like in the grass. I think that'll work. And this would be like a grassy hill. That should be interesting. Yeah, I was searching some of these 3D sites, and it seems like there's a lot of Jessica Rabbit stuff there. A lot. Alright, we're going to see how this looks. So she's tall, so grass shouldn't really be all that. Yeah. And just enough that I can hit it with a dry brush and create a texture. So that'll look like a rock that she stepped on. And I think I got some more rocks I can use. Yeah, there was a couple that I looked at were kind of eh. There was a couple that did look pretty decent, but nothing like the Sideshow one yet. probably paint these in different colors. So what do we think? Put some rocks around the edges. Probably gonna be waiting a long time for that kit. Seems like everything is just taking forever. You guys think I should do rocks, or do you think I should build like a border? I'm trying to think here. No, the idea is this is going to be like a street or some of a walkway, and this is kind of like grass, because she's so tall. So the idea is she's like at a park. Because, well, you know, Flash is kind of, you know, if we're going to have this, she's not going to be at the beach. Or he's not. So this is here, like that. He would be here, like so. So that's kind of the idea I'm coming up with. So this is kind of like a park. So I figure if I can find like a bench and put a bench here maybe. So maybe we'll take this down a bit. Like I said, I think Michaels has those small benches for dollhouses. Maybe there's one that's kind of would fit. So let's take this down a little bit more. What the hell did I do with the... There it is. Yeah, so if I could find a bench for right here, I think that'll look pretty decent. Because when she fought Flash, I think it was like in the park. In the cartoon. So I think a little bench about that big. would look good right there. That's where flash is gonna go. Maybe build like a wall, like a rock wall here. Got an idea. Hold on. Be right back. Good thing about not really having a lawn, it's got rocks all over the place. So, what if we try sort of like a retaining wall type thing? I really don't care what it looks like as long as Flash is looking up at her. That's all that counts. So do you guys think something like that? So this will be grass, and then sort of like a little bit of a rock wall with a little bench over here. Alright, so flash is that big. I just need to go to get a bench about that big and it should work. Gonna fall back, but so I have some gravel here. I could kind of like put some gravel around there a little bit, some gravel up in between these, you know, but I think that'll work. I think that'll look good. Then I can take some of this gravel and just throw little pieces around here, kind of make it look like a park. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I think it works pretty well though. Doesn't have to be overkill. I mean, just by having Flash eating a hot dog by a stand and having a park bench here will kind of bring it together, I think. You know, to give you that idea, it's like, you know, sort of like a park scene. So I think that'll work. So this freeform air is all shot. That's old. Let's throw these rocks out. See if we can pop out the grass a little bit more. Hey Jacob, how's it going? Yep, I'm back. I'm catching up. Yeah, maybe I can add a newspaper. I'll have to see. You know, the good thing about it is, like, whoever gets it after it's all done can add more items to the base if they want. I said there's only so much I could do without going overboard with pricing. That's the other issue. But let's see if we can play with the grass. Yeah, I'll post a picture for you, Jacob. This is why I was disappeared. I was doing my floor in the house, so that's my TV room at the moment. I'm showing everybody because I'm happy about it. After all these years, I had the shittiest carpet you can imagine. That it was pretty bad. But now I got a nice little clean room. Yeah, Iceman, I think what I'll do is, like I said, next time I hit Michael's, I'll see if they have any cool little tiny park bench stuff and little add-ons I can kind of throw into here. You know, they got all that miniature stuff, so I'll see what they got. Thanks, Jacob. Yeah, I'm happy. Finally have a nice collection room. Now the only problem I got to do is I got to black out those two windows. The sun beats on that side of the house so bad because there's no trees. So I got to black them out with some shades. Go over to Home Depot and get those cheap ones. I watch YouTube and statues, that's what I do. I have a TV that I hook up to YouTube and that's it. Actually, I can, Butterfly. It's actually not smooth floor. It actually has texture like a wood, and it's actually flat, so it really doesn't, doesn't let you slide, which is actually kind of cool. Now the old floor in the kitchen I could do the Tom Cruise, except I probably would crash into a wall. But it's gonna be nice to have a nice man cave all done this year. I'll be able to display all these statues I got coming to me and some that are in the closet. I got that Bayonetta statue in from, what is it, Acer or whatever it was. Looks great. I can't display it yet though, and I didn't put it together because I just didn't want to pull it all out of the box. But it does look amazing. I don't think I would ever fit her in one of those Bestas either. At least I don't think I would. Alright, I think we got the base pretty much set up. Yeah, I'm gonna, what's up, Customizer 6040. I want to pull out Wonder Woman now. Pretty much finishing up. But I need a day to get in that garage. It's like a powder bomb went in there. The guys who cut my floor, I didn't realize that I had the garage door open, and they were cutting all the vinyl flooring right in front of the garage door, so all the dust went in the garage. By the time I realized they were doing it, it was too late, and that was my fault, wasn't their fault. So I think I need to clean up Giganta, clean up the flash and the base, find a bench and some other items for it, and I think Giganta is going to be ready for paint. I just got to set up the earrings too. Let me wash my hands real quick. Yeah, a newspaper like that could work. I gotta plan it out though. I gotta see what I can do and what I can't do. Alright, so Wonder Woman is almost ready too, except for her flaps. So I cleaned up the shin guards a little bit. I gotta clean them up a little bit more. Just gotta fine tune her up. Yeah, so they are looking pretty good. So her hand and power looking good. We're getting this flap cleaned up a little bit more. So I'll be cleaning these up off camera because I'm going to be doing these in the garage. But once they're pretty much ready to go, we'll come back and I'll do the trim on here. And I just got to finish up her other flap, which is over here. So this one's going to go right there like so. So that's how her flaps are going to be. No, they're going to be removable, Jacob. This one is magnetized already. So it's got 2 magnets in here. I just got to clean this up. And then this one is being magnetized. And then I'll be able to just flop them in like so. It's kind of staying in right now because of the magnets over here, but not really. See? But yeah, once I get these situated and they're cleaned up, so you can see the flow between the two. So if you have her facing this way, you can see some of the booty, and then if you have her in the front, at least it's kind of the way it should be. It's messy now, but we're getting there. So the flames are removable on the base. So these 2 flames are removable. These will be glued in at the end, of course. So these 2, I just put pegs in there. They're not magnetized because they just click right in. So those flames are set. Now as far as this sword, so I drilled in a little bit so the sword kind of goes right there, stays in place. So it doesn't have to be there, and it can be there. So we're going to glue these 2 pieces on right now. Get that done. And then during the week I can touch it up with some paint or something. So I had to Dremel these out a bit, and then I had to kind of put little notches on them. So Alright, so if you're holding the sword this way, should we put the skull this way? Or should we put the skull this way? What do you guys think? This will go A, and then this will go B. What do you think's better for the sword? This is A, and then this is B. Come on, don't be shy, guys. Vote. Can you do a poll in chat? Oh, you can create a poll. Okay. Alright, well, let's create a poll. Alright. So, there we go. A or B. Alright, so once again. Hey, you can do a poll. That's pretty cool. So that's A. And then that's B. Wow, you learn something new every day. Alright, so I just posted the poll in chat, so vote. I'll have to use the poll more often now. It's not the biggest part of the whole custom, but I'll have to use these poles next time. We'll have to mess around with it some more. How long does it last? Lasts as long as I let it. So far, A is winning. Personally, I don't care, because it's really kind of sitting behind her anyway. But so far, A is winning, so it would be like this. Gonna put it like that. Alright, we'll let it go 2 more minutes. Let me answer my friend real quick. You know what? While we're waiting for that, why don't I get rope? This is what we're gonna do for the axe, so let's do it for this now. Get it out of the way. It should be enough. At least I hope it's enough. Okay. Alright, so a good way to do this is first, you can do a few things on this. So put a little glue up here, right? So you get it to start it like so, right? Just like that. And then what we do is we just grab a bunch of glue, kind of slap it around the wrist thing. Try to not make it bleed. Oh my god, damn, the fumes though. Holy crap, it gets in your eye. And we just kind of start wrapping this around like so. So this will match the axe handle, so both of them will have sort of a same look. And then what we do is give another little bit of dab of glue. Alright, so if we do this right, we can sort of cut it. And have a decent little handle. I had a sharper piece. What we could do is take some glue. Put some glue here. Sort of. Push it down a bit. Alright. It's like a decent handle. Alright, so I guess A is the winner. So we're just going to do it A. And that's what we're going to do. Nine votes. A lot of votes. I think it'll look good once I glue it on, and then I kind of clean it up later. Probably have to put a little tiny A's and putty in there. So there you go. I mean, that's kind of a sword made out of parts out of my box. Not bad, right? So there's a little part showing there, so I'll dab a little black paint there. You know, I think it'll look fine. Not bad for a garbage sword, I guess you can say. We have Butterfly's approval on voting, so I'm excited. Butterfly says it's good, it's good. Yeah, I think that works good there. It's fine. You know, it doesn't have to pop out, and it's actually kind of a dark sword too. It kind of fits the whole dark look to her. So it's not bad. Thinking maybe I should paint the skulls like a darker steel too, not gold. Maybe make it like a bronze. Maybe I'll make this like a dark bronze. To really make the sword not pop out as much. But they're looking good together though. Sorry, they just can't get them in the picture. So I'm going to hit Michael's hopefully before next stream and see if I find any elements for this base. I'm going to do some more work on this tomorrow. Just wants to keep falling over the place. Get this sashes up. And then after the sashes are done, we're pretty much ready to go. But Wonder Woman's hand looks way better like that now. Way better. Oh, alright, so, yeah, one last thing. This is what I got in during the... Alright, so this kit and this kit. So, Jesse from Garage Kits hasn't gotten any supplies in a while. Because of all the shortages, I went online during my basically, well, my own little lockdown of the house being redone. So I found these two kits of transparency. So this is a Badger for Freak Flex. For some odd reason, I went to order this on Amazon, and then I decided, okay, let me order it tomorrow to see if I could find a deal on both. This was sold out on Amazon right away, and then the eBay auction I was watching was sold out. For some odd reason, these started drying up real fast while I was trying to buy them. So I actually found a website that had them at a good deal, and I ordered from them. And then literally like a day later, when I went to check, these were sold out on that site. So for some odd reason, these transparency sets were drying up on me. But So, you know, we got a good green tint. This teal probably won't work. But this brown, probably this purple. You know, we got reds. We got, I don't think the yellow I'll be using. We got maroon, blue, and black. So these seem to be pretty decent. I haven't used them yet. But, so these are, so we got this set. But these also seem to start drying up too. For some odd reason, these high flows, transparencies were drying up. I don't know what the hell's going on. Seems like supplies are like drying up like crazy. But I wasn't sure which one to get. But so far it looks like these are what I'm looking for because they're like very watery. These almost look like the garage kit stuff. These look a little bit thicker than what I was hoping. Even though they're transparency, but this purple might be good. We got shading gray. Yeah, so we're gonna be using these for Wonder Woman to do the modding. Probably most of these, and probably these two. These don't look like, this one might be good. I have to water it down more. But at least I got some kind of transparency to work on these. So it's going to be interesting. But that's where I'm at. So at least we're ready for paint ups. And we just have to fine tune these two and we're ready to go. So I'm going to work out the earrings this week. Finish up her base, get her cleaned up so she'll be ready for paint. And I'm going to try by next stream to get her both sashes ready to go with the trim work. And then if I can get the trim work done at the next stream, we can really probably start painting them up. So that's where we're at. What stuff do they have, Terrell? What kind of paints? Because I don't really use Createx that much, unless it's Wicked colors, but only specific ones. And unless Hobby Lobby has like Vallejo or P3 formulas and stuff like that, I probably won't buy them. I wish I had a Hobby Lobby near me. The closest one to me right now is probably 40 minutes away. That's without traffic. But if I go and see my parents north, there's one like right around the corner I can check out. So maybe next time I go north, I'll hit one up. It's not a bad price. So yeah, I guess I'll show you this real quick too. I know, Iceman will like this. So that original kit I've been working on for somebody, I'm almost done. So my friend, printed up, whatchamacallit. So here is that original kit, the original novel character that I'm working on for somebody. So she has a lightning bolt weapon, so I'm kind of creating a lightning bolt that it's going to have to get painted up. but she also fights like a kraken. So my friend printed these out for me. You can see the different color prints. So I picked this up at that trader site. I added cuts to them. If I can get this on here. So this is gonna have a kind of like a watery base too. I'll probably do a video on that. So you can see basically I went ahead and I put all the pieces on it. So my friend also printed me out like a statue I bought off the site, so I broke up the statue. And then we put a shield here, and I broke up the shield. And the kraken, so it looks like she's stepping over a kraken and there's going to be like water around here. So I think it's coming along pretty well. So that's kind of the base I got so far for her. Alright, Terrell, I'll have to go take a look when I get a chance, if I make it out there. Let's see what they got. But yeah, so that's kind of the base I came up with her. I would have done this on like Picardo streams, but since I got back to work this week, I just kind of was in the zone focusing on this. What I'm going to do is I ordered AK Interactive. I think I'll do a video, like I said. So I still got some of this AK Interactive gel stuff. I'm going to build a little bit of a wall around the base. I'm going to get some metal trim. And then I ordered that AK Interactive water, which you mix A and B together, and you can squeeze it in and make like thin water. It's like epoxy. So I'm going to put like a very thin layer of water going around here. And then I'm going to take the water or gel effects, I'm going to put it around the kraken stuff. Once it's all painted though. And then I'm going to make it look like the kraken's coming up from the water around here. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll add some of the water stuff on it to make it look wet. So that's kind of what I got so far on this. So I'm still building out the weapon though. I'm still adding all the plastic stuff. And then it's going to be, because she has like a lightning bolt sword type thing. But yeah, this one was a lot of fun so far. It's coming together pretty well. It's kind of fun to do like a original character for somebody. So yeah, I was grinding this week on stuff, trying to get everything caught up and done. But that's where I'm at. So I think I'm going to call the stream there. Had some fun today, at least getting back to work. So next week we'll probably have a lot more elements to finish up, and then after that we can start painting up every Friday. I think that's where we're at. So you guys have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll just try and do some Picardo stuff this week too.